Hey there, John here, and it's been a year since I have been rafting. My friend Chris and his wife Maria just celebrated their 1-year wedding anniversary, which means it has been a little over a year since our big rafting trip. This is that story. Chris and Maria decided to combine their bachelor and bachelorette party into one big event that ended up being 6 of us total. The maid of honor came up with the idea of a rafting trip and arranged it in such a way that the bride and groom knew nothing about it until we were almost there. So we arrive and we get everything arranged and we get the equipment and we get onto the bus and we start heading toward the river. And we're all outgoing people, so we're up in the front and we're talking with the woman with the clipboard who is essentially running the entire expedition. She tells us who is going to be on our raft, but by the time we get there she has rearranged things, so it's going to be her. And for a split second, I knew what it felt like to be picked first in dodgeball. Anyway, they're giving us safety information, like if you fall out of the boat, swim to shore, and beach yourself like a seal. And that was the exact terms that they used. They also informed us the water was being a little more exciting today. Big waves, big fun! Words that still strike terror into my heart. I am not a sporty guy, I don't do extreme things, so I was pretty much terrified from the beginning, and I think I even drafted a small will. Anyway, we get in the boat, and it ends up being pretty chill. There's long stretches of river that is just nice water that you can kind of paddle slowly through, and then occasionally a pretty exciting rapid, and it's over fairly quickly. You can recover before the next one happens. And then, we're going through a fairly light rapids, but we see somebody on the shore who's taking pictures, and we're all a bunch of hams, so we start waving anyway. Turns out it's the professional photographer hired by the rafting company to take the pictures that are then sold to the tourists, which we of course bought because we're the tourists. So the guide says wave, and we do, and Chris, the groom, falls out of the boat. Obviously, the very fact I'm telling you this story, he survived. He came through it totally fine. I think the worst of it is he scraped his knee on the bottom of the river. He was picked up by another boat, and we got him back at the next calm spot. But I guess we did lose the groom the day before the wedding. Big waves, big fun! Toodles.